Oh, how loud that crunch is. So I just came back from a run. And it's pretty rainy outside. Well, like a light drizzle. And this was supposed to be my run day, but I was hesitating. And I also like got another piece of furniture that I had to lift up here this morning. So I was like, do I really want to do it? Yeah, I just kind of ended up doing it because I was like, okay, if I don't do it, I'm just not going to, and that's going to break my rhythm. And if I don't go now, I'm going to miss the phone call I have with a friend in about an hour or an hour and a half from when I started. And so I just kind of like went. And it's not as bad as I thought. I did have to like wear my jacket and like a toque and stuff. But yeah, sometimes you just kind of like have to do things. And sometimes I think that, I don't know, like I think I talked about micromanaging another time, and I think in our heads, like whatever this is doing, is just constantly like stopping us from doing things. Like, we're always like, oh, yeah, I'm too tired, I can't do it yet, or I'm not at the level yet, or it's not the right time or whatever. Kind of goes back to this, I studied psychology and philosophy back in, like 2003 to 7, like over 20 years ago now. And I remember in one of my philosophy classes, I had a teacher I kind of liked, philosophy of science maybe, and we wrote something about, I don't know if it's necessarily free will, but I was talking about like how do we actually make choices. And you know, if there's like a bunch of stuff happening in a sequence, you can't just like magically, you know, and then like throw it off track. That's what free will would be, right? Like something's going this way and then you just like bump it and then it goes like in a different direction. But that would be like adding stuff that doesn't exist before, just out of nowhere. So I wrote as if, okay, if there was something like free will, it wouldn't be like adding something, but removing it. So if something's going this way and there's like an obstacle here, and you removed it, you wouldn't have known that that obstacle ever existed. And I got an A+ for that essay. I think it was the only A+ I ever got in my philosophy essays. And yeah, somehow that idea was stuck with me, but it kind of brings me back to this point now, which is like, maybe our brain doesn't like actually push us to do stuff, but it just like stops us from doing things. I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking about that now. And I'm glad I went. I guess I just like took the brake pedal off my mind and was like, just do it. Kind of like when I'm actually running, I'm also like feeling icky and wanting to stop, but I was just kind of like, you can do it, body. You can do it, legs and lungs and heart and everything. And then it just kind of does it. So yeah, I guess I'm just rambling about getting out of your own way or something. But yeah, I'm sweaty and wet and hungry. So that's my thoughts. Okay. Where'd he go? There we go. I was wondering if he was still doing his thing. There. I was wondering if they're still building their little home. Just taking a break, watching the people. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's not gonna work. Where are you, buddy? Oh, there you are. Hey, home's all done. Worked so hard on it. It's a nice home you have, isn't it? So I'm just going out for a walk. I felt a little crummy and I don't know why, so I just kind of wandered around the neighborhood for a little bit. And yeah, I guess it sort of unlocked this other deep pain that was kind of built up in there somewhere. And I guess I haven't really talked about my feelings part of this mission yet. But yeah, I guess there's just no time to start. I'm just kind of letting things unfold the way they unfold. So yeah, I wasn't really planning on shooting something, but I think it's important to talk about and kind of hash it out in a way. I guess I had a bit of, a tough week with my girlfriend and, relationships. It's always on both sides, so I can only speak on my side. It's easy to point fingers on the other side. That's honestly a bad habit of mine as well. But yeah, I guess for me, I still have this deep-rooted feeling of not belonging or not being cared for. That stems from my childhood. I still have a hard time talking about my family because in some weird way I still think I'm gonna get backlash or repercussions for whatever it is I say. But honestly, if I think about it, growing up I didn't really, I was provided for, but I didn't really feel cared for necessarily, or that I mattered in some genuine way. And I think that still sticks with me, because when I feel people, I try to put in effort to listen to people and help them through their struggles and stuff, but when I'm struggling, it doesn't seem like there's anyone there for me. So I still have that feeling of when people don't put in effort or pull away, or that it feels isolating, I guess. It just feels like I'm just always on my own. And it's not like I don't think people don't care. It's just there's different degrees and everyone's dealing with their own stuff. But it just sucks when I guess in a relationship or in a family, if multiple people are struggling, or multiple, like, if all of us are suffering, then who's suffering means less. Like, it's a stupid thing to think about, or like a situation that you don't want it to be there, but it happens. Like, sometimes, both people or everybody is not in a good place. So who supports who? Someone has to be the stronger person. Like, ideally, I think in my head, everybody contributes equally, but that's not like the reality. So in some strange way, like, if I do want to become a therapist or a counselor or whatever, like, I have to be comfortable being the stronger one, being the parent, so to speak, to help people through things without necessarily feeling like I need it in return. And I think I still struggle with that, because it's like, how do you keep giving and providing and like also sustaining and like taking care of yourself without feeling like you're all on your own, and that nobody will help you out. And yeah, I don't know if I have the answer for that, or if it's just, I don't know, part of the process where you just take it in and eventually figure it out. But yeah, I guess I just feel like there's this deep-rooted kind of pain underneath that somehow I need to like let go. Yeah. We'll see.
The sun rising up over the edge of the world. What are you telling me? Stars in the skies, birds flying overhead. What are you telling me? Moon rising up, casting its shadow, moving the tides in the breeze. Rain pouring down, flooding the streets, giving a second chance to all those dying trees. Give me that spark, set me on fire. Let me rise from the ashes once again. Give me new life, give me the courage. Open my eyes so that I can dream again. I feel so confined, drowning out the possibilities, to find something that's right for me. Clouds flying high, the birds and the bees. So I ask you again, what are you telling me? My mind's open wide, filled with belief. I just need to know, what's the world telling me? What's the world telling me? Give me that spark, set me on fire. Let me rise from the ashes once again. Give me new life, give me the courage. Open my eyes so that I can dream again. Let me dream again, dream again. The sun rising up over the edge.